Hey kids, it's Miss Shannon here. I know that my last stop was in the state of Illinois. Sorry, I forgot to bring my regular glasses instead of my sunglasses with the prescription, but so this is what we're doing today. Anyways, so I know that my last stop was in the state of Illinois, down towards the bottom, and I said it was Metropolis. Well, the next state after Illinois is Kentucky. The way I'm traveling, anyways, might I say, because you could go to quite a few other states on the side. So I have the map in front of me, and I'm sitting at a rest area, and I'm going to show you some of the rest area in just a minute. But let's look at the map. Here we go. And I'm sorry, I'm on my phone, so we're still working with figuring this out. So here's the map. So we started, hope you guys can see this, sorry. We started up here, and I've now traveled this 57 all the way here, and here's Metropolis, and then this is Kentucky. So I'm going to go over to the Kentucky side, and on the Kentucky side, here is Illinois, here is Indiana. So we are right about here. I just crossed over the Ohio River, and I did take some pictures of that. I will tell you, Miss Shannon has panic attacks when it comes to bridges. Like, whoo! Anyways, so my mom said to me, hey, you should take a picture as we're driving over. Sure I should. Well, I did. So maybe you guys are going to help me break my fears along the way. So I came out and I saw this tree at this rest stop. Beautiful. It has some flowers on it. It just looks very different with leaves, and I'll show you guys before I get off here. But I know I said we were going to read a book. So Miss Shannon brought her backpack full of books. And so I picked out a book that would be kind of along the lines of what we're doing today. Sorry, trying to get into the backpack. Which is right now, I'm sitting in a set of rocking chairs on this porch in the state of Kentucky. It is a beautiful windy day, not super bad windy. Just enough to probably make it to where you guys can't hear me very well, so I apologize. Other than that, gorgeous. Like, you can really tell the difference from Illinois to Kentucky. There are a lot more trees on the side of the road versus at lots of fields. So that's one thing that I've visually noticed. First off, great hospitality. I have not ran into anyone in the state of Kentucky that has not been very helpful, which is awesome. So we're gonna read, and because of the fact that I'm doing this with my camera and nobody else helping me and without my tripod, and anyways, you guys may not see much of this book. That's okay. Okay, so again, I'm at a rest stop. I know it looks like a house front porch, but I'm at a rest stop. So you're going to hear semis, like, I apologize. So, sorry. My mom must have brought her friends because I've got it flying around me. Anyways, the Nickel Tree. I chose this book because it reminds me of this tree I'm looking at. Anyways, it's by Lenny Dodd. So we'll show you that. And I don't know if you guys have read this, but I'm sure some of your parents have read this at some point in time. It was actually published by Macmillan Publishing Company incorporated out of the city of New York, actually, the state of New York. All right, so the mango-munching forest. There's a nickel tree growing nickel berries that are red as can be. I went to the last Monday. I was too surprised for words. On every twist there was a jambly jam of birds. One ballyhoo. No, I said that. Anyways, bird kicking up din. So let's look at this bird. All right. There were two squawking scratchet birds with legs so twiggy thin. They look like a parent arguing, don't they? I don't know what the other one did, but it looked scary. All right. And then there are three tattle birds with whirly kind. They're very fancy, aren't they? 4 lurking yerk birds, the sly smirking kind. I don't know why, but those remind me of the buzzards on Happy Feet. I don't know what you kiddos think. Leave it in the comments later. All right. 5 bashful blush birds trying hard to hide. That kind of looks like just 2. All right. 6 sleepy snooze birds snoring side by side. Seven huffy puffy birds with hoity smiles. I didn't think the hoity-toity. They look a little fancy to me. What do you think? 8 cheeky chisel birds in cheerful, chirpy piles. Looks like they're about to start a cheerleading squad, doesn't it? 9 friendly natter birds building nice new nest. 10 fussy frizzic birds in yellow feathered vest. These guys are cute. Are they cute? That's super cute. 11 singing trussels with ringing around their eyes. Look at their eyes. They look like they're hypnotized. Ooh. I would hate for them to try to get up close to me. I think I would be hypnotized. Those eyes are pretty scary. 12 tweak birds, the very smallest size. Ooh, they are super small. 13 grouchy grudge birds grousing at the fun. Oh, they look so angry. Oh, I like these. Oh, I love these. 14 pink fandango birds dance. Look at those birds. Aren't they beautiful? They look like they belong at the ocean. I like the ocean. The tree was squeezed and jammed and crammed as full as it could be. Look at all those birds on that nickel-nackle tree. That's a lot of birds. Oh my goodness. I think it was overloaded. Nickel-nackle tree. Look what happened. All the birds fell off. Super cool. That is the end. Now, the author of this book, Lenny Dodd, is a native of New Zealand. She actually was a joint winner of the New Zealand Library Association Esther Glenn Award for her illusions in the boxes. That actually was published in the United States by Parents Magazine by Eve Sutton. She actually lives near Wellington. So I'm not sure what I would say Wellington, New Zealand. I don't know what that is. Miss Shannon is going to put her book in her And then I'm going to take you guys on a walk around this rest area, because I have never in my life seen a rest area like this one. So give me just a second. I'm going to put my book in my backpack. I see you. I still see you guys. Hey. Uh-oh. I love that I do all this crazy stuff and you guys still follow me. Okay, I don't know if I can turn the camera around now that I've been here for so long doing this. Probably not. Anyways, no. All right. So let's take a walk. The tree that I was really talking about, that I wanted to read the Nickel Nackle book, was this tree right here. Let me show you. Isn't that cool? It has like banana leaves, and if you tell, it's very different than the one right next to it. And it's got big, huge, like when you get up here, kind of looks like bananas in there, doesn't it, guys? All right, so we're gonna take a walk. I sure wish I knew how to turn this around. That's all right, I might get this all figured out. So I'm gonna show you where I was just sitting, reading you a book. It's up there in this, in those rocking chairs. There's a welcoming center in there as well. They have a place for handicap. If you look up, it kind of looks like a house with a terrace. Do you guys see that? And then we're gonna keep walking. And I'm not gonna show my face that often, so I'm gonna let you guys see. So I'm gonna keep walking. There's another beautiful bench right here. Again, if you remember, I'm in the state of Kentucky, just at a rest area. I've never in my life seen a rest area this nice before. It does have, now look at this, 2 air conditioning units. And if you look up, it's got pillars. There is a thing to read about this place, and we'll get there in just a second. What I'd like you to see though is that was on the side of this welcoming center. The front of the welcoming center, let me show you what it looks like. I will tell you, I'd move there tomorrow if I could. Notice the ups that looks like it'd be out of like a bedroom window. The hanging ceiling fan. Look at the pillars and the lights. Gorgeous front porch. I know, kids, you guys don't care about the gorgeous front porch, but I tell you, me and your parents do. So let me kind of take a step back over here and show you what it looks like. Are you ready? I don't think you guys are ready. Are you ready? That is a rest area. That is crazy. I know there was, I thought I saw something about the house. Let's keep walking. I know there was like a little book thing you could read about the actual house itself. I know, right? You gotta walk all the way around. So, no, I don't see it. That's okay. So this house used to be, sorry, I felt like I was missing it somewhere. This house used to be an old colonial house. This actually was not always a welcoming center. It was not always a rest area. So they took one of their old historic land pieces and turned it into a rest stop with bathrooms, a museum, a welcoming place. Matter of fact, I've got quite a few things from them already. It is what they call it. There is a separate gated entrance just for this individual place. But could you imagine if every rest stop looked like this? Just imagine that. So, this is Miss Shannon with Destination Reader. Kids, we're in Kentucky at the White Horse Rest Station, an old colonial house in the state of Kentucky. So, I went to Illinois. Where do you think you'll find me next? Smell you later.